Hey Aquarius, thank you for joining me for your weekly love reading. This is going to be a reading for September 27th through October 3rd. All right, I'm going to try something a little different today. I'm going to go ahead and pull the first three cards, then I'll pull the next three cards, and then I'll pull the final three cards. I'm only going to do a 9-card spread, and then we'll throw some clarifiers with my other deck. I'm hoping that will make it a little bit more exciting, a little bit more movement, as well as really being able to dive in without getting overwhelmed by some of the messages here. Also, I'd like for you to be able to see the cards, and I feel that with the more cards that I have, the less ability that you have to see them. All right, last card there. Okay, make sure you can still see these. I'm going to kind of spread them out so we can get some clarifiers in here. We need to. Okay, so I always like to start off with indicators of people. That way we can see who the key individuals are, what energies they bring into the mix for the week for you, as well as um, just really seeing who you're dealing with here, right? If it's just yourself or if it's somebody else. So starting off the bat, actually right in the middle of this read is the Queen of Swords, and that is representing the air signs. Um, I'm not really sure the total breakdown if that is representing the Geminis or the Aquariuses, but we'll just say that this is you being represented if you are a female energy, or that this is going to go ahead and talk to your feminine energy within the reading. So let's see what else. We definitely also have this Empress in here, as well as the Hierophant. So the Empress also could be embodying you. Um, with the Hierophant, though, that could represent Taurus. So it's definitely, definitely another player in this situation here. All right, I want to say, um, and being an air sign myself, no one ever really wants to hear this, or in general, but Aquarius, you have two towers coming in. Okay, I do this with 3 different decks for a reason, and the main well, a couple different reasons, but the main reason for it is so that we can have these emphases and that they can really highlight things that are going to be happening in your life this week. So with the tower, it is something big coming in that's going to change your life. But I see them kind of paired with 2 different scenarios. So I see a tower moment coming in with this Wheel of Fortune. And as everyone knows, Wheel of Fortune is about bringing that good luck coming in. So, luck is going to be on your side with this Wheel of Fortune. So it's going to be a positive shift. It's going to get you out of this fight mode, or actually it can put Aquarius into a fight mode. And Aquarius, we love being in a fight mode, not to fight, but it gets our passions going. It revs us up. It gets our problem solving, intellectual aspect going to be able to solve some of the problems because we love problem solving, right? It then this one down here. This one's about really, to me, it seems like a change of perception because it's keyed here with this Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords, it is, let me see here, it's actually the Ten of Spray Cans. This is really about that attention, that younger inner child attention, being in a lot of pain, and that your inner child really needs to be healed. The Ten of Swords really is a lot of mental anguish and really, being left, you know, um, uh, being, I guess, left to die, really, or at least that's what the feeling, is. I do see here in the middle, we are going towards something traditional, something that, like abiding by the laws and the rules and regulations of social norm. It's about, it could be about higher learning, higher knowledge, especially with having this coming from the hand, in the hand here, in the hand, you know, to me, it's like it's grasping for that knowledge. Also, with the way that the fingers are, though, with the two fingers and the thumb, it could be a blessing coming in, when you're talking about the religious aspects. Obviously, here at the Queen of Swords, that's you. So, with the Queen of Swords, they're definitely creative individuals, definitely to the point of what we have to say. We're direct, to the point of being blunt, but it's more of like not wanting to waste time, is what I'm gathering here. It's being clear and cut and really taking away some of the battles and some of the crap that you don't need to have anymore, and trusting your intuition, trusting this really deep down intuition that you're having, and kind of going forward with that, nurturing that energy. And obviously, we're talking about like abundance coming in, we're talking about compassion, we're talking about nurturing and loving, and that sort. Kind of what people kind of see the opposite of an Aquarius, unless you truly get to know an Aquarius. But taking what's on the inside and broadcasting it outward. You see this eye and you have that beam, and you see the hand and you have that beam. So something's being illuminated, right? Something's being brought to the surface. And I really think it's your true authentic self is coming out. Um, Especially since you have the beams here coming from the head. It's like you're coming out, you're bursting out. And the new perception that's coming towards you, about, this painful situation that you had, and I think it's because of this imbalance in your life. You have here the six of stencils, and I really think that with this, you need to trust your intuition, and that will provide you with that upright, that equilibrium. Oh, I can't say that word today, but you know what I'm saying. Um, Really, provide you with the resources that you need. Um, this also could be, a situation that comes in that totally rocks you, a situation that you're we're kind of battling, but it comes in and it ends up, changing your life for the better. So let's pull some clarity cards here real quick, and I'm just going to kind of do more of a clarity in the middle and just do, you know, I don't know, 6 cards of clarity, okay? So it's not really clarity on one particular card, but clarity on the reading, if that makes sense. Or I should say it's more of the connectivities here. I'm not sure if I like this camera angle, but I'm still playing with it. Let me know your opinions about it in the comment section there. Also, I'm really kind of a chill, laid back person, so I talk a lot. Um, I want to say a lot slower. I do happen to say a lot when I'm not sure of the next word to say instead of pausing. So hopefully that will get better the more readings that I do. Well, the more readings I do online, I should say. I'm not comfortable with recording, so please bear with me. Excuse me. Okay, so we do have the King of Wands coming in, and we have the Queen of Wands, so definitely a pair. So again, this is a love reading, so this could be, a divine connection coming in, your counterpart. Even though these are knights, this is a knight and this is a queen. It could be that you've leveled up and you're waiting for your knight to level up. Definitely air sign, or not air sign, excuse me, fire signs coming in. We also have the devil, which I believe is Capricorn. I think it's Capricorn. And then Yeah. Sorry, those astrological signs kind of get me occasionally. Okay, so let's see here. We have the Eight of Swords, the Devil, Knight of Wands, Six of Swords, Eight of Wands, and Seven of Swords. Yeah, Aquarius, we're definitely in our heads. Definitely struggling with something. Probably, OCDing about it. Really, really, thinking about, this issue. The Eight of Swords, you're kind of trapped in your own head about a situation. It goes along with the devil card here. It seems like you're kind of stuck, like you're trying to make yourself better, but you feel like you're not moving anywhere. You're kind of trying to separate your lower self from your higher self and to raise above. Kind of some inner turmoil. And I really get that inner turmoil here with the Six of Swords. You you are definitely moving forward. You're moving on to something better. You're no longer going to be in that headspace. So I think that this Wheel of Fortune, what it really is trying to say is that you're going to be getting out of this Eight of Swords, which will then bring this tower crashing down and this devil energy crashing down, and you'll no longer be fighting with yourself. Um, and then, of course, here with this Knight of Wands, somebody is coming in with some passion towards you, and they're going towards this Queen of Swords. They're heading towards you, and that will bring in this calming, sensation, I guess. Then we have this Queen of Wands coming in. So maybe there's a Queen of Wands from your past that you really need to work on. A relationship that you had, possibly with a motherly figure. It could be somebody that had brought you abundance. But I think that when you work on that relationship, it doesn't have to be a physical relationship. It could be, I'm talking about like working on it internally. Because with this Ten of Swords, you're up in your head about this situation, right? And you're up in your head about a female energy, this female fire sign energy. Um, but I think that's what kind of causes your shift in perspective here. Kind of really, taking a look at that situation, seeing what happened with the situation, and then healing from that. Accepting whatever happened, and then moving on. There's a lot of great people out there that does offer you a form of healing when it comes to your inner child work. There's, I know Kyle Cease has a great method with healing his inner child. He doesn't call it inner child, but in essence, it's the same thing. It's healing your past. You obviously have Colette Baron Reed, who does mainly about your inner goblin, and so that inner negative head space. But there's a ton of people out there. Definitely YouTube it here and take a look if you're not sure what I'm referring to by healing this inner child. It's really recognizing the issues that you've had, and sending them off basically with love. Recognizing them, embracing it, saying thank you, and thank you for the lesson. Sorry you had to go through that, and release it. You know, um, and not necessarily, you know, um, having to forgive the person, but forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for putting yourself in this headspace and this emotional turmoil, and provide yourself with love. Love for that situation, right? Not for the situation, but love, healing yourself. Give your inner child a great big hug and tell them, that you're there. And then the Seven of Swords is about a betrayal. So it could be this Queen of Sword energy led to a betrayal. It could be that you're stuck in your head, and you feel like you've been betrayed and that something was not in balance, or that you felt like you've been betrayed and you need to right the balance. It could also be about like leaving, sneaking. This here to me, it's like you're sneaking around um, under a cloud of smoke, So maybe maybe intellectually you're leaving a relationship. It could be that you're starting a new relationship with this Knight of Wands or one of the queens, but you want to do it so that it's kind of under the radar. You want to do it where you're not broadcasting it to the world, but that you can really work on yourself to have a balanced new beginning or have a balanced beginning with this person. Um, Very interesting. Um, I like this spread. I mean, like how it's coming about and such. So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards now and see what additional messages that the oracle cards have, and then we will. Yeah, we're gonna do these, and then we'll do some advice cards from the other oracle deck that I have here. Okay. All right, so this is Sun Dancers. It says joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. So it definitely sounds like you are dealing with a lot of stuff this week. It does look like positive things are coming in. You're going to have some major changes coming in and major shifts. So remember to be in celebration about this. Major shifts. You're starting with this Wheel of Fortune, so luck is on your side, and it's going to end up in balance. So celebrate. Have joy, be in gratitude. Definitely know that abundance is coming your way. Trust this in our Empress inside of you. Trust your intuition. Know that abundance is coming in through her, um, and through obviously yourself. But it also, it's here. You have two individuals on this card. So again, in this union that you're going to be having with this knight, and this Knight of Wands, knights are about bringing in passion. It's usually quick energy coming in and coming out. Um, but I want to say it's going to develop from being a knight to a wand as well. So take note of it. Really really nurture it. Take the time. I think it's coming in kind of shy. This knight usually is pretty quick, but in this picture, the horse is really taking its time. So it could be, it could be that this person's healing and really does not want to end up, um, in a bad situation. So really take your time with this, okay? Nurture it, you know, try to be gentle with them. Let's see here. What's the advice for Aquarius? Okay, dry desert. Okay. So the first thing that came into my mind is that you really need to get out of your mind. The dry desert. There's absolutely nothing in here but two items, right? Um, with this, I'm really gathering again that you need to empty out some of this negative stuff in your head. You're not trapped, you're not fighting. You need to go ahead and clear it out. Surround yourself with love and abundance. Surround yourself with positive energies, and move forward. Continue on to that two there, to the, it could be two of cups, it could be two of swords, but whatever the two is for you. Here it is, two cacti, which is abundance. It brings in water, so you're not going to be left in this abyss by yourself, because you do have that nutrients. Also, you have a bird in here, so there will be messages and communication coming in. So you're not going to be by yourself. It's just, to me, this is like your mindset. You need to clear out your mindset and replenish it with something positive, with some positive information that's coming in. Always keep that vibration high, and the more the vibration that you're in, or the higher the vibration you're in, the more positive things are attracting to you. So Aquarius, please let me know if you like this spread better, if you like this format better. It kind of felt a little bit easier for me to do. I don't like doing the fast forwards that we were doing last week. I felt like it was a lot of dead time. and then there was so many cards to go by, but I like going through this and going through it with you. So please feel free to like, subscribe if for some reason this message did not resonate with you. Totally understandable. Time is fluid, so this might not resonate right now. It might resonate next week. But if you would like a personal reading, something more geared towards you, please feel free to check out the comment description box below, and my information will be there. All right. Well, I hope you have a great week, Aquarius. Enjoy. Thank you.